Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Modsauce server. By the title of this video, you probably know that this is a goodbye, a farewell video to the Modsauce series. It's been a long time since I've done a proper episode, and that's because I really didn't want to end our series on here, and I feel like, you know, I know where we're at now. I'm probably not going to be playing this. I've been really enjoying vanilla, not too interested in the mods at the moment, and so I want to make a proper farewell video, give you guys an explanation, let you know what is going on. And while we're going to chat, and I'm actually really in the mood to just ramble and chat today, so this is going to be a little rambly video even of me just going around looking at stuff and talking about Modsauce as a whole. So yes, I've decided to end the series. The reason why, I am just completely burned out on the mods at the moment, and a lot of you don't understand this. I do read my comments, and I know where I mentioned it before that some people can't understand how you can get burned out on mods but not on vanilla, because there's loads and loads of stuff to do in the mods. Well, the way I would explain it is the mods feel very much like a different game, because they just add so many more things to the game as a whole, and it kind of goes outside of my comfort zone. With vanilla, I know absolutely everything about the game. Well, that's not true, because I forget half the stuff I learn. But, you know, I kind of know the limitations, and there's a quote that I'd love to give you right now about if you give people limitations, basically, they'll find ways to break them. It's something like that. It's quite poetically put, and I can't remember it, which is a shame. We're back at the base, by the way, if you've never seen this before. And yeah, that's how I feel about vanilla. There's all these limitations and restrictions which kind of just make me like think outside the box, and because of that I just have so much fun trying to create little contraptions within those limitations. Now here on the mods, a lot of the stuff that I do, you know, I get loads of people telling me that they've made a mod to do that they've done this or that, and even though, yep, I don't have to play the mods in any particular way, that kind of stuff is difficult to deal with. And I absolutely love this tree farm, by the way. Now, lots of people have told me that tree farm's rubbish because you can use, you know, big reactors and get loads of energy that way or something like that. You see, what I loved about this project is that we just had to put all of the pieces of the puzzle together using some of the things I'd learned. And yes, there are better things in the mod pack than the stuff I used to do this, but I just loved how, you know, we had a little bit of a problem, we solved it with this thing, and then we used, you know, the energetic infuser to recharge our our lumber axe right here. And wow, I've really forgotten a lot about this. Yeah, it's kind of coming back to me. But anyway, as I'm trying to explain, I'm kind of done, and yeah, I've just run out of steam. I still have a big list of things that I wanted to do on here, you know. As I play the game and I learn about things, I think, oh, that could be a cool project for this or that. And yeah, I've just kind of run out of the steam and momentum to do that, and I don't want to force myself to play something. It doesn't feel right, and I kind of feel like I've let you all down, and I have. I know a lot of you are enjoying this series, but, you know, I've got to do what I do, basically. So anyway, if we head over here, you'll see that this thing is blown up, and the reason why I do believe is because a creeper would have spawned in here. You can see the floor is dark. All of those fans have been deactivated. I think that was me. I think I turned this whole thing off. But the whole time that this was running, it filled up all of my chests with wither skulls, of all things, which are extremely rare to some extent on vanilla. And now we have loads of those in the system. So anyone who's watching, who's still playing on the server and thinks, oh god, I really need loads of creeper heads and wither skulls, then just come over and take them. Look at this, pork chops. I left my meat farm running as well when I last logged off, or you know, last played on here. So there's loads of wither skulls, and all of this is backed up, and I've just kind of lost my steam for playing. So as I was saying, I do apologise to all of you. I hope you can understand my reasoning for kind of running out on steam on here, and I've got to say, I did absolutely enjoy everything that we did here. It's kind of time to move on, and it's a little bit of a shame. So there's some people that I want to mention while we're rambling on here. I want to give a huge thanks to Lone Wolf and also Jassassin for creating and maintaining the pack. You know, without those guys, this would have never have happened. And even though I'm ending my series, I think the whole Modsauce adventure was absolutely fantastic. And next time that we come back around to the mods again, you know, I'm hoping I'm kind of recharged and being more familiar and comfortable with them, we'll be able to do a lot more, because there's just a lot to take on board. And as I mentioned before, I have learning difficulties. Sometimes learning new things can give me a real headache, and I mean like an actual headache, by the way, not just I get frustrated or something. And it's just the way that I have to take on new information. So for me to be creative and do what I do that in vanilla because I know the game so well. And here on the Modsauce, there's just so much stuff. It's like I want to get a grasp of you know, what I'm going to do, what projects can I do, and I can't figure that out until I know how all the stuff in the game works. And because there's so much stuff, it made it really difficult. That looks very strange. What a strange looking thing. Yeah, and I think I've gone on about that long enough. So yeah, other people to mention. There's lots of guys on the Minecraft, or sorry, the Hermitcraft Reddit who have been helping people out. Really do appreciate that. Like, you know, people working together to fix all the issues that happen with the mod packs. So I think that's pretty awesome, and I kind of feel a little bit bad that I'm stepping away from this, because the mod source and the mod pack is kind of like a responsibility as well, because we're not the only people playing this. There's lots of other people playing it as well, although I myself, you know, don't really know any of the technical stuff of the mods. I'm no help when it comes to fixing problems, so yeah. And if you want to know if there's a world download available, as always with Hermitcraft, it'll be at the end of the season. So whenever the other guys are done, or you know, the whole thing kind of comes to its own conclusion, and then there'll probably be a world download. Where do we want to go? Why is that portal out? Let's go to this one. Let's go back to spawn and wander around while I babble on about it. So I did have a fantastic time doing all of this. You know, it was great fun, but you know, all good things come to an end and all of that. And DMAC and Slip, I think, are still playing here on the server along with xisumavoid, and I'm sorry if I miss anyone else, but I do believe that Zuljin was playing on here as well, but he's had so many issues that he's decided to stop. And so yeah, so it's just really xisumavoid, DMAC and Slip, I do believe, that are still playing on here. So if you're still interested in the mod source, there's no reason not to go and check those guys out. They make fantastic videos, and they'll be continuing here on the server. DMAC is approaching 100 episodes, and really we should go over and check out his base, because he has just accelerated here on the server and done wonderful things. And I've got to say, I'm going to miss it to some extent, but I'm kind of looking forward to the future. There'll be a time, you know, as I mentioned already, that we'll come back round to the mods again. And things kind of work like that in Minecraft now. For the longest time, it was just vanilla, and then when, you know, the mods kind of became widely accepted by YouTubers and the community. How do I activate this thing? Do I just click on it and then it takes me there? I think that's how it works. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Not doing a very good job with this, am I? There we go. Okay, right, awesome. Yes, DMAC Space. It looks amazing and fantastic. If you don't watch DMAC and you think this looks cool, great reason to go over and check him out. Wow, he's actually done a lot of work here since I was last over here, using those carpet blocks. They look real nice. They fit in really well with this, actually. A really nice way to add colour into the place. Yeah, so I was making a point and I completely forgot what it is now. Yeah, I think it was about seasons. What is going on here? Is that like a... oh, it's just completely red. Yeah, so things kind of go through seasons here on Minecraft. You know, like the mods come around, everyone jumps on that, and then after a while, you know, we move on to vanilla. And at the moment, it's just in the vanilla phase, and there'll be something modded coming again in the future. I'm certainly looking forward to it. And I well and truly feel like I've just rambled on, which is what I was kind of in the mood for. I just wanted to chat today, and it's nice to have a nice little talky episode, but it is the last one of the Modsauce series. I had a fantastic time. I really did appreciate all your support through the series, and the feedback and the help that I got from people as well. It's fun to learn this stuff. As I said, looking forward to doing it again in the future. But I think it's time to wrap things up here as we wander around DMAC Space. What is that? A tier 2 treasure chest. Well, that looks really cool, got to say. And yeah, that's it then, isn't it? Time to wrap things up. You won't see another Modsauce video from me. I am sorry about that if you were really looking forward to more. But, you know, you get burned out. These things happen. All good things come to an end, as I said. And so that is it from me. I had a fantastic time on here. Hope you did as well. Thank you very much for watching all of the videos and the series. I'm mainly going to be doing vanilla stuff at the moment, so that's why you're seeing lots of tutorials and vanilla Hermitcraft as well. But that's it from me. Be sure to go and check out DMAC and Slipgator. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.